Welcome to my channel, Divine Empress Intuitive Guidance. Please like and subscribe. If you're interested in a free reading, I offer my time as often as I'm able to in my group, Spiritual Misfits Sanctuary. My group members get discounted rates on private sessions. We also have giveaways, drawings, and much more. Come check it out. It's a lot of fun, and if you're a misfit, you'll fit right in. If you're interested in scheduling a private session, you can find me on Etsy, or you can visit my website, divineempress1122.org. Hello to all you beautiful souls out there that are watching this today. I am so grateful you found this channel and are currently watching my video. I really hope you enjoy this reading. If you are unfamiliar with me and my readings, I'm Jessica. I'm an intuitive reader and energy healer. I recently started my YouTube channel and I'm just looking to reach out and connect with more like-minded souls. I'll be posting videos on my YouTube channel as often as I possibly can, so please subscribe, like, share, comment below, show me some love if you like these readings, so I'll keep putting them out. I am really enjoying them and have been getting a lot of really great feedback from a lot of my group members, so I thank all of you out there for your love and support. If you're interested in a private session or want to know about me and my group, please visit www.divineempress1122.org for more information. Choose your pile. Would you like pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? If you need more time to decide, please pause this video. Be sure to look at the timestamps below so you can go straight to your reading. If you chose pile number 1, you chose the Love Buddha. Combinations of symbols created a seated Love Buddha, holding a wealth ball in one hand with a bag slung over his shoulder. The bag brings wealth and prosperity. The cloth bag over his back is one that never empties, for he uses it to feed the poor and needy. It includes an inexhaustible cache of treasures, including food and drink. If you chose pile number 1, the Love Buddha, these are your cards. In your first position, this represents what needs released or reassessed. This card is called Gaia's Garden. It is the number 18, and the key words are fruition, abundance, and reaping what you sow. The message with this card says, in Gaia's Garden, you will have everything you need to make your dreams come true. There is no shortage of anything, and you are constantly reminded of the law of supply. Gaia is the infinite spirit manifest in all tangible things. She represents the abundance of nature. When she comes to you as your ally, she invites you to partake of all the blessings of life. There will always be enough for everyone. Success comes to you from the fruits of your intentions, and all is well with the world as a result. This is also a sign to remind you to give thanks and maintain an attitude of humility and gratitude as your greatest good now manifests for you. Gaia's gifts are sweeter than when you share them with others. When Gaia appears as a challenger in her garden, she gently points out that you've forgotten to give back to the world, or perhaps you've become lazy, expecting fruit to fall from the tree when you rest below its leaves. Gardens require tending, water, and fruit for the soil. Everything you have within you is needed in the world, so don't underestimate the power of what you have to offer. Timely effort is called for when Gaia challenges you to help in her garden. So ask not what you will get, but what you can give. You'll be pleasantly surprised by this change of perception. Be careful not to procrastinate too much, or the window of your current opportunity might close. Yet, even if you do miss this one, as long as you're willing to help in the garden, you will most certainly see another. In your second position, you have Air and Fire Dragon. The second position represents what you need clarity on. The Air and Fire Dragon expands your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. Shimmering fourth dimensional blue and orange air and fire dragons are very vocal. They love to express themselves and make their presence known. They often create turbulence as they swirl around us. Air mixes with fire to ignite an explosion of creativity, enthusiasm, and aliveness. These dragons make us feel happy, excited, and sometimes a little unsettled or even overwhelmed. At the same time, the element of fire transmutes lower energies and clears the path of our destiny, while air enables us to communicate our passion at a soul level. The guidance from this card says, choosing this card indicates it is time to harness your gifts and talents for your highest good and that of the world. You have something in your soul to bring forward, so your guidance is to decide what fires your enthusiasm. Then trust your inner wisdom and talk about it. Take a chance and step onto your true path of happiness and creativity. Remember that excitement and passion are magnetic qualities and will draw the right people and situations to you. This card can also suggest that circumstances may present themselves to you in which you will be required to make a rapid decision using your intuition and discernment rather than logic. The air and fire dragon who has come to you and telling you to trust yourself, you have all you need to make the right choice. With your air and fire dragon beside you, success is ensured. The third card represents the guidance position. Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. This message says, listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has a healing wand, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is no longer full but overflowing with goodness. The emerald color of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. The extended message says, you are being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of the wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. The decks that I'm using in these readings are brand new. I have not got to use them very much. That is why in the beginning of the video I explained or I read out the messages from the book for everybody, because I wanted to make sure that you all get as much as you possibly can from this reading. I prefer not to use the book. I like just going off of what I'm getting intuitively. But as I'm getting to know the cards and the decks, I feel like it's important to, give my viewers and my members a little bit more information, because what I'm getting may not be as detailed as I would like them to be. So, we're going to get on with your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you're new to my readings, welcome. I really hope that this resonates with you. So I am going to jump right in. These are full new. I'm having some issues talking. So that right there tells me that many of you who are watching this may need to work on your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is blocked. You may have trouble speaking your truth and speaking your truth with honesty, speaking with integrity. I feel like speaking up and speaking out is very, very troubling at times. So I will get back to that because I feel that is one of the cards mentioned here. I feel that is the energy. I'm going to start with your Gaia's Garden. This is in your first position. This position represents what needs to be released or reassessed. Gaia's Garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. This is the number 18. So this tells me that you may be nearing the end of a cycle. You are reaching a time when you are starting to release. Okay, so you're starting to release what doesn't serve you. You're starting to shed a skin in a sense. And what this is telling me by being a number 9, you are starting, like you're about to embrace a new skin. You're about to embrace a new cycle, a new path on your journey, something that you may have not experienced before. And I feel that this is guided by nature. This is guided by Mother Earth. This may even have to do with nature or animals, because I keep looking at this rabbit here in the photo. Rabbits for me also speak of fertility. So if we're talking about what needs to be released or reassessed, I feel that with this, okay, I'm getting a fertility message for some of you, so I'm going to go with this, and then I will go to a more general message. For those who are wanting to conceive, I feel that I don't know how to say this. Please don't take this the wrong way, okay? I'm trying my best to be honest without, hurting any feelings, but sometimes people take things the wrong way. The way you are thinking or behaving in regards to this fertility journey needs to change. Something, either you have already been working on this and you're already aware of this, so you have already been working towards this change, or you are reaching a number 9 from your past, the part of you who Spirit is saying this needs to be released. I feel like some of you are very focused on this, and it may not be in a positive way. So I feel like there is a need to realize that you are reaching the end of a cycle, and you're about to bring in some new energy, especially around the new moon. In the next couple of weeks, you're going to be shedding a lot. You're going to be purging a lot. You might be very emotional. You may be short-tempered, irritable. You may cry easily. There are things like that are going to start shifting within you, and it's going to bring out a lot of emotions. So by grounding your energy, by shifting your focus and focusing on abundance, focus on gratitude, focus on the positive. I feel like some of you are blocking this energy with a negative mindset. So shift that mindset. Change that perspective. If you are telling yourself, I can't do this, or this can't happen, this won't happen, that is blocking. That is creating a blockage. That is creating a mental blockage. It's creating an emotional blockage, and it's creating an energetic blockage. So by being able to step outside the box and see this from a new perspective, to get grounded, I feel like you will reach that level 10, and you will start a new cycle. You will start a cycle of fruition, of reaping what you sow, okay? And in that regard, I feel like a lot of you are going to start bringing in so much amazing energy. I feel a lot of really good energy here. For those who are not trying to conceive, I feel that around Halloween, I'm getting late October, something significant is going to happen. I feel like this could be a message for you in regards to business or a spiritual message. I feel like you are going to be reaching a new level of abundance and fruition. Like, I feel like you have been working really, really hard towards something, and it's really going to start coming back to you around the end of October. You're like, I feel like this is what I'm hearing, is that some things are trickling in. You might like be like, I don't feel like there's a consistent, steady flow of income right now. And what this is saying is that something is going to happen to create that steady flow of income that you can consistently count on every month. I feel like this lady here in the picture, she has, if you look closely, she has the head of a ram. So I do feel like a lot of these seeds that you're planting are happening under the sign of Aries. So that will be happening right now in this next month, under the sign of Aries. And then I feel like they're really gonna start just blowing up towards the end of October. I really feel this is speaking of some kind of financial matter. Yeah, something financial. That's what I'm getting there. If you're not focused on fertility, because there was a fertility message there and there's a financial message there. If you are resonating more with the financial message, I feel that you are getting ready to, after this Aries season, you're going to reach a 10. And that is going to catapult you onto a number 1, which is an ending and a beginning. So, because the 10s, they add up to 1 when you break them down. So 10s are endings and beginnings, and I feel like this could be some kind of ending or some kind of I'm really getting planting seeds. So I feel like you are just working and planting these seeds, and so there's going to be an ending to this. I keep seeing like a caterpillar like coming out of a cocoon, and I feel like that's the best way to represent it. Like, you're going to be reaching a different phase of this transformation. Okay, so maybe you're just a little larva right now and you're about to enter your cocoon. Okay, or maybe you have been in your cocoon and you're about to spread your wings and learn how to fly. Either way, something is ending and something else is going to start bringing, like, there's going to bring in some new energy for you. So that is what I'm getting there with that card. For the middle card, we have Air and Fire Dragon. This says, expand your creative energies, harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. So, this is what you need clarity on. That was what yes. Sorry, I had some things coming in. Okay, so with this energy, I feel like this is encouraging you to work that throat chakra. I feel like a lot of you are your feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, your feminine energy is being like, I keep seeing like a light being put out. I feel like many of you are so focused on the masculine energy that you're not engaging in or embracing in your feminine energy, which is your ability to create. Regardless of what you are creating, the energy here is about creation. Whether you are creating something of material matter, whether you are creating something in a spiritual sense, whether whether this is creating, I feel like some of you are just creating like a new life, honestly. But what I feel is that you need to open up, you need to communicate, you need to let people in. I feel like many of you are shutting out in your throat, like shutting people out. Your heart and your throat chakra are both quite closed off, and I feel like you may not exercise your voice very much. For those who like to sing, regardless of if you can sing or not, go for it. You can just, that is one of the best ways to exercise your throat chakra. So if you're in the car and you're driving to work, turn on the radio and just sing along. That is working your throat chakra. That is exercising that energy. I'm getting a lot of fire energy in this reading. So what this card is telling you is to embrace the things that you love to create, no matter what that may be for you. Okay, embrace that creative energy. I feel like there's a lot of creative energy surrounding you right now. Like, you can literally do anything. You can build anything. You can, like, I feel like it's coming back to this card. It's planting seeds. I feel like Spirit is just giving you the green light. Like, it is time to go. It's go time. That's what I'm hearing. It's go time. But you just need to work on that throat chakra, okay? So doing things that help your throat chakra. You can eat blue foods. That's one thing that can help. Wearing blue colors. Working with blue crystals, meditating on that throat chakra. If you are not familiar with working with your chakras, please be careful. I do not recommend working on your chakras if you don't know what you're doing. Do your research. Make sure you know what you're doing before you start. Make sure you get information about how to do this, because when you're working with your chakras, you really want to start with your root chakra and work your way up. Even if you want to work on that throat chakra, you need to at least ground that energy and work your way up to help that energy flow upwards. Because I feel like as you do that, it aligns all your energy and helps you connect with your higher self. So, in order to get more creative, I feel like Spirit is telling you to think outside the box. Think of, I keep hearing childhood. What did you love to do in childhood? Okay, what made you happy? Even if it was something as simple as playing in puddles or coloring. Embrace your inner child. That's where you're going to find your creative feminine energy, okay? Even if you're a man, it's okay to embrace your creativity, your feminine energy, okay? There's divine feminine, divine masculine energy within us all. And some of us have a little more of one or the other. And I feel like this is encouraging you to find a balance between that and to get more creative about your passions. Okay, so the next reading is your advice or your guidance. This is the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. I feel like you are just downloading a crazy amount of information right now. Your guides and your ancestors are working with you, and they are trying to help answer you the questions that you have. They're trying to give you guidance and trying to answer those questions, but I feel like some of you may not be open or may not be seeing it. If you're seeing a lot of repeated numbers, or I keep getting the repeated numbers, but I'm also hearing like golden tongue wisdom, and that is when Spirit works through the TV, the radio, other people. Children are often carriers of golden tongue wisdom. They are a lot of times, if you listen to a child, they will give you what you need to know. Kids are amazing for that. They really are. They're so honest, and just, they're not afraid to tell you what they think. And I think a lot of people discourage children from speaking up, and if you just listen to the children around you, you will learn so much about yourself and about the spiritual world. Children are so brilliant, And I don't think people realize just how brilliant they really are. Well, so the final message here with this medicine card, I feel like Spirit is telling you to be open to that healing information. If you're already open to it, see a new perspective. Try and change your perspective. If you're trying to do something a certain way and you're meeting resistance, that is often a sign to find another way. Okay. If someone tells you you have to meditate a certain way, or you have to do this, you have to do that, if it works for you, that's great. But it doesn't always work for everybody. If one thing works for one person, it may not work for another. It's okay to get creative. This card right here. It's okay to get creative in regards to your spiritual practices. Listen to yourself, okay? Listen to your guides, because deep down you are the only one that truly knows what is best for you. And once we shut out all that noise, we are able to hear the messages a lot clearer. All right, so that is all I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please leave your comments below. I would love to hear your feedback. I also am doing private sessions. If all the links should be below for you. I would love to connect with you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. If you're interested in a free reading, I offer my time as often as I'm able to in my group, Spiritual Misfits Sanctuary. My group members get discounted rates on private sessions. We also have giveaways, drawings, and much more. Come check it out. It's a lot of fun, and if you're a misfit, you'll fit right in. If you're interested in scheduling a private session, you can find me on Etsy, or you can visit my website, divineempress1122.org. If you chose pile number 2, you chose the Spiritual Journey Buddha. The Spiritual Journey Buddha has quite a few symbols to study. Typically, he carries a gourd of enlightenment suspended from a stick while holding a fan in his other hand, a symbol of happiness and joy. Buddha waves the fan to banish troubles. He wears a necklace made of prayer beads and a sack to collect insight. If you chose pile number 2, Spiritual Journey Buddha, these are your cards. Your first card represents what you need to release or reassess. This card is called the Altar Priestess. It is the number 39. The keywords are preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. The stage is set and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the Altar Priestess brings the ritual and reverent interaction with the mundane world. You are being required now to see everything as sacred, all of life as a meditation, and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? As a challenger, are you degrading yourself in any way or lessening the importance of your impact in your world? Have you allowed someone to dishonor you? Have you failed to stand up for your beliefs in order to get something you want? The Altar Priestess warns that continuing on this path could bring you trouble, as you may be aligning yourself with lower ideas as your companions. Another message she brings you is this: never sell yourself short when it comes to your intuition. You're always led to the highest ground when you follow your inner guidance. An important responsibility is brought to you when the Altar Priestess comes as your challenger. You're being required to be a spiritual warrior and to have courage. Be ready, respect yourself, and believe in your purpose, as you're being chosen to be the embodiment of the sacred in the world. In essence, you're challenged to be the best you that you can be out there. You can do it, and Spirit is counting on it. This card represents what you need clarity on. The Orange Dragon brings soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. Fifth dimensional orange dragons emit flames of joy, warmth, and acceptance. They come to us when our orange navel chakra is open, for this indicates that we are ready to spread joy and oneness. As the world moves toward the new golden age, soul families and groups are drawing together. Orange dragons help light people up so that they recognize each other and enjoy a sense of belonging. They bring fifth dimensional communities together, communities where people cooperate, help each other, and practice harmony and oneness. Many of us need to work with them to bring this about. The guidance is, when you pick this card, your guidance is to see the divine light in everyone. Look for the bonds that link you. The orange dragons will help you to spread their light of warmth, welcome, and acceptance to all peoples, races, and cultures. Let that light shine through you. You will feel a sense of belonging and oneness, and your heart will open. This will help you to develop your abilities of higher manifestation. When you visualize the peoples and animals of the world coming together in harmony and acceptance, orange dragons will flood your vision with their light. Archangel Metatron himself will take it to energize the plan for Earth. So hold the highest vision for the golden age that is being prepared, and do your part to bring your community and the world into the spiritual accord. This message is of higher peace. This card represents the advice or the guidance. The High Priest, intend and create. The message says, recognize that you have the power to change your life, face your fear, and align with the light. In many traditions, the High Priest is the physical embodiment of divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition or in pagan traditions, be second to the High Priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. The extended message says, you are a bridge between heaven and earth. It is important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies toward what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. The decks that I'm using in these readings are brand new. I have not got to use them very much. That is why in the beginning of the video I explained or I read out the messages from the book for everybody, because I wanted to make sure that you all get as much as you possibly can from this reading. I prefer not to use the book. I like just going off of what I'm getting intuitively. But as I'm getting to know the cards and the decks, I feel like it's important to, give my viewers and my members a little bit more information, because what I'm getting may not be as detailed as I would like them to be. So, we're going to get on with your reading. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the Spiritual Journey Buddha, this message is for you. This reading is for you. These messages are for you. I seem to be having a lot of trouble with my throat chakra with these readings, and I feel like a lot of you that are watching these videos are struggling to communicate your truth and your needs. So your first card, the Altar Priestess, this says preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. This is the number 39, and it breaks down to a number 3. Threes for me are all about creation. And because you chose the spiritual Buddha, I feel this is a spiritual message for you. This is speaking about creating in a spiritual manner. I'm getting a lot of manifestation energy, law of attraction energy, law of abundance energy. I feel like you are trying to create the life that you desire. And I feel like you are really trying to work on yourself and elevate yourself spiritually as well as on a human level. I feel like the message here, because it's landing in your the position it landed in is what you need to release or reassess. I feel for you it's a need to reassess. I feel you need to reassess the way that you are trying to create, the intentions behind these creations. If you are trying to create something and manifest something that is not for the highest good of everyone involved, then it is not going to happen, okay? You cannot, if it's not meant to happen, if it is not for the highest good, it will not happen, no matter how bad you want it, okay? I feel that there is some divine intervention here that is blocking you from something, and I feel this is because you need to take a different perspective or a different outlook in regards to your spiritual practices and your intentions. This isn't to say that your intentions are bad, but sometimes the things that we do are a little bit more self-serving and not so much for the highest good. So I feel that Spirit is telling you that you have the ability to create, you have the ability to manifest, but you have to be sure that you're coming from a very balanced and a place where your intentions are for the highest good, okay? Because if you are doing things that are not for the highest good, and I'm just using this for an example, I have seen it time and time again, people asking for spells and things like that to basically manipulate or change the free will of someone's, the ability of someone to have free will. And I don't feel that that is right, okay? So if you are doing something like that, please stop, okay? There are ways to get what you want and to do it with a better, with more intention, with a better intention, with a more, an intention that comes from a higher level and is not so self-serving, okay? I keep getting this self-serving energy. If you are trying to use your spirituality or your abilities to serve yourself, you're going to meet so many blockages, it's not even funny. If you are doing something that is for the highest good, it is going to just, your road is going to just pave wide open. You will have things landing in your lap. That is how you know it is for the highest good, is because it comes easily. It comes with very little resistance. If you are meeting constant resistance, there is a time to reassess, or this is a sign to reassess your intentions and your, basically your intentions. That's what I'm getting. Reassess your intentions, okay? That is the main thing that I have here. Reassess your intentions. I keep looking at this candle, and I feel like some of you may be working with candles. This one here is in a lotus flower, and for me that represents, I don't know if you can see that, but the lotus is such a great symbol. For me, it just speaks of, I love the lotus. I am not at this time familiar with its exact meaning. So if anybody wants to school me on that, go for it. But what I'm getting here is the ability to create love and create an abundant, loving environment, okay? And I feel that this is gonna happen for you once you are able to shift your perspective and to shift your intentions, okay? And I feel this is speaking of a spiritual energy. So this is speaking of something that you do in regards to spirituality, okay? Now, in your second position, you have what you need clarity on. This is the orange dragon. Bring souls, families, and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. So I feel like this is telling you, even if, you know, with the COVID, it's really putting a damper on people's social lives, and I think people are getting too focused on what they cannot have and are not so much seeing that now we have the technology to connect with people all over the world. And if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling like you don't belong, or like you don't have friends, or you're not having much of a social life, I feel like this is telling you to step out to there are forums, there are groups on Facebook, there are so many places out there that are full of support for people who are going through similar things. And you know, we can all empathize so much, but unless we have actually gone through a specific situation, a specific experience, you really don't understand the gravity of the situation. So I feel like whoever is watching this, I feel like you have been through something very serious and very deep, something that has really just impacted you on every level. And I feel like Spirit is telling you to reach out to support groups, reach out to people who have been there, who you know, if you've lost someone, that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting a sense of loss. And I feel like this was part of the spiritual journey because you chose the spiritual Buddha. So what Spirit is saying, if you have lost somebody very close to you, please try and understand that this was their time. We all have a time. That is one thing we know in this life, is that we're all going to pass away at some point, okay? And we all, some of us have suffered more loss than others, and I feel like significant losses such as losing a child or losing, a partner. I feel like those are certain things that people can only empathize with so much. And a lot of times people mean well, but they just don't say the things that it doesn't make us feel any better, So I feel like Spirit is telling you to reach out to those who have a common, if you're struggling with something, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a grief, related to grief or loss, whatever it is, reach out to people who are like you, who deal with the exact same things, okay? And Facebook is a great place for that. It can be hard to find the right group, but once you do find that outlet, it is amazing. And there have been a lot of groups that have helped me personally work through some things. I'm no longer active in those because it kind of, just triggers things for me. So, and I feel like, I'm over it and I just need to let that go. So I'm not at a time where I need to heal this. I feel like I have worked on this, I've let it go. So if you are struggling with something that needs healing, it can be very helpful to reach out to other people that have been through exactly what you have gone through, because those around you can only relate and only empathize with you so much. But people who have actually been through what you have been through and experienced what you have experienced, it may not be exactly what you have been through, but they will have a similar, like, the way they feel and the way you feel. You'll just realize that, oh my gosh, I'm not alone, you know. It's okay to feel like this, all right? So if you're struggling, I feel like there's somebody or multiple people out there who are struggling, and my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you lots of love, okay? I am so sorry for your loss. I want you to know that there will be days that are better, okay? You are gonna find that light again. You may not be the same person you once were, but you will rise again. I just got a vision of a phoenix. You're gonna rise again. You're gonna rise like a phoenix from the ashes, and just trust that, okay? Trust that there is energy around you that loves you and wants you to do the very best you can in this life for the time that you are here. All right, and just know you have a purpose. All right, so that is the message I'm getting there. That was the clarity. The advice and the challenge is, and please excuse me. Sometimes when I'm doing readings, I get like really clogged up in my like throat area. So a lot of throat chakra energy. And I'm also recovering from I believe it may have been COVID like a year ago, still coughing up shit. Anyways, the high priest, intend and create. See, and we were talking about creation. See, I don't, even when I'm reading you guys the book meanings, I kind of just like tune it all out because I don't want anything to interfere with my readings, my perception, my intuition. So I always ask Spirit to clear any preconceived notions before I begin my readings, because I don't, and that's why I don't use the book a lot of times, because I don't like how it interferes with my personal energy. I pick up things just fine without the book. So I love seeing this. I love this. This is about creating. This is about creating. I encourage you to look up the hawk. I keep looking up the hawk. Please look up the hawk and the spiritual meaning behind the hawk. I feel like you may find something that you can relate to, and I feel like Spirit is telling you to embrace this energy, okay? Because this is going to help guide you through. I feel like you're getting ready to take flight. And you notice how he has a tool in his hand? He has his tool in his hand. You have all the tools you need. You have all the tools you need, okay? That is what Spirit is saying. Trust this. Trust this. The advice here is to follow your heart. To realize that you have the tools that you need to overcome anything that is thrown at you by life. You have wings to fly. You just have to spread them, and you have to take off. All right? That's the message. Don't be afraid to spread those wings. That is your advice. Create, create, create. I love it. Your main message here, there's so much creation, and it's a spiritual creation. Your ability to manifest is just amazing. So trust in yourself, okay? As long as you are doing things for the highest good, you will succeed. It will be successful. If you're trying to manifest things that are just not meant for you, then it may not. You may meet resistance. But if you are finding things falling in your lap and just coming your way out of nowhere, trust that this is true. This is meant to happen, okay? You can be successful. You just have to believe in yourself. All right, that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Take care. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. Comment below. I'd love to hear how this resonated. If you're interested in a free reading, I offer my time as often as I'm able to in my group, Spiritual Misfits Sanctuary. My group members get discounted rates on private sessions. We also have giveaways, drawings, and much more. Come check it out. It's a lot of fun, and if you're a misfit, you'll fit right in. If you're interested in scheduling a private session, you can find me on Etsy, or you can visit my website, divineempress1122.org. If you chose pile number 3, you chose the Abundance Buddha. Buddha, holding a bowl, points to an essential part of a monk's life. It's a begging bowl and represents the idea that monks live off what is given or donated by others. The link between the renunciation of material possessions and reaching enlightenment plays a prominent part in Buddha's philosophy. He holds the bowl above his head to receive abundance from the heavens. If you chose pile number 3, Abundance Buddha, these are your cards. This card represents what you need to release or reassess. Number 21, the Wise Woman of Wonderland, Integrity and Compromise. As an ally, the Wise Woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you are in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off, yielding greater dividends than you expected. You'll be thankful that you remain faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, you can never lose what is truly yours. As a challenger, when the Wise Woman of Wonderland appears as a challenger, this is a sign that you may have compromised yourself out of fear. Have you been in denial about the truth of your situation? Have you sold yourself short rather than ask what you really need? Have you given up your dream for another because you fear abandonment? The Wise Woman of Wonderland is gently reminding you that you count. Claim your good and never settle for less. Be fearless and make it so. Why hang around for more disappointment when wonderful adventures and opportunities are waiting to unfold for you? This card represents what you need clarity on. Dark Blue Galactic Dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. These dragons shimmer with golden sparkles of cosmic wisdom, for they harness the light of the stars, planets, and constellations. When we are ready, they touch us with this light, enabling us to embody the illumined energy and wisdom they contain. While many of us are now able to attune to the 9th dimension, it is still an awesome light, filled with joy, love, and wisdom beyond our current comprehension. Dark blue galactic dragons can send bursts of this cosmic searchlight through us to ignite the hidden codes of our master blueprint, the 7th dimensional light of our soul, so that we can listen to the voice of the universe. Remember, our soul must be at least 7th dimensional for us to receive permission to incarnate on Earth. The guidance is, your soul journey has taken you to the stars and beyond. The dark blue galactic dragons now invite you to communicate with the masters of the universe, the Intergalactic Council, where you can contribute your energy for smooth ascension of the planet. It is time to listen and serve. Ask the wondrous dragon who have come to you to tune you into the Intergalactic Council, where you will be offered the honor of petitioning the council. Decide whether your petition is for the welfare of animals or humanity, or to assist the ascension of the planet. Then ask the dragon to take you to the council to present your petition. Dark blue galactic dragons will also instruct you during meditation or sleep. This will enable you to serve in galactic capacity and will hugely expand your energy fields. This card represents your advice or your guidance. Guardian Angel, you are not alone. The message says, watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember that they are working hard to guide you. The Guardian Angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the Guardian Angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life and or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is a divine intervention in the works. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all of their past lifetimes and will be there in all of the lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. The decks that I'm using in these readings are brand new. I have not got to use them very much. That is why in the beginning of the video I explained or I read out the messages from the book for everybody, because I wanted to make sure that you all get as much as you possibly can from this reading. I prefer not to use the book. I like just going off of what I'm getting intuitively. But as I'm getting to know the cards and the decks, I feel like it's important to, give my viewers and my members a little bit more information, because what I'm getting may not be as detailed as I would like them to be. So, we're going to get on with your reading. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the Abundance Buddha, this is your reading. So in your first position, this represents what you need to release or reassess. You received the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. This is the number 21 and it breaks down to a number 3. So this really speaks to me. I'm getting teamwork, co-workers, like working together in groups and with other people. I feel like there is a need to compromise in regards to something. There's a need to meet in the middle. I keep looking at this white rabbit here in the bottom corner of the card. I feel like there is a lot going on. I'm getting a lot of creative energy. So some of you, this is speaking to me of fertility in the sense of an actual physical conception of a child. Sorry. But this is also speaking to me of taking a leap of faith and going for your goals. I'm getting a lot of work-related financial type of energy. So I feel that it is more for that, for those of you that pick this pile. I feel like there is a need to compromise in regards to your finances or in regards to your spending, something like that. I feel like you guys might be having some petty arguments over some, finances and stuff. And Spirit is telling me that you need to meet in the middle. You need to compromise. Okay, it's I feel like some of you are not willing to budge, and you have to, if you want people to give back to you, you have to be able to be a little flexible. You have to be willing to give them something in return. You cannot demand something from somebody if you are not you cannot demand respect if you don't give that respect. So that's a great example of that, okay? So if you're working in a team environment or with coworkers, I feel that the message here is that you need to compromise and you need to listen to the other people in your group, okay? I feel like some of you are so focused on your ideas and what you want that you're not listening to those around you and you're not taking in their ideas. And Spirit is saying you need to compromise. You need to meet in the middle. You need to take a leap of faith and trust that something, even if it's different and you're not sure that it could actually, pay off, sometimes you have to take a chance and you have to just believe in something, okay? So that's what I feel with this card. For your second card, we have what you need clarity on. Or I'm sorry. Yes, what you need clarity on. The other one was what you need to release or reassess. So forgive me if I got that backwards in the beginning of the video. I'm really trying to get this video out before it is not a new moon or full moon. See, and I can't even talk as I'm holding my soda light. So some of you that are that pick this pile, I feel like soda light may be very good for you. I'm getting a lot of throat chakra energy. I'm also seeing and hearing lapis lazuli. I don't know if you can see that, but I use both of them to work my throat chakra, and when a lot of times I get tongue-tied, so I feel like some of you can relate to that. I feel like speaking out and speaking up, speaking your truth is very, very important. And it's so funny because, you know, even when I'm doing the voiceovers for the cards, I am reading the messages in the cards, but I don't really soak in a whole lot of the information because I don't want it to influence my readings. So I love when I see that, you know, the energy that I'm feeling is matching up with what the book is saying, because that means that I'm on track. And pretty soon we're not going to be using that book unless you guys actually want me to, you know, if you like that, I will do that for you guys. Okay, so if you like me, the way I'm presenting the cards and doing the voiceovers and everything, if you like that, please let me know, because I will continue to do that for you guys so that you guys can get the most out of your readings. Okay, but you have to let me know down in the comments, because I won't know otherwise unless you don't speak up. So that communication, right there, see, exercise that throat chakra. Anyways, in your clarity position, you got the dark blue galactic dragon. I feel like this is telling you to listen to your soul, listen to your intuition, trust yourself. You are a divine being, and you are so capable of just amazing things. And I don't feel that you really truly realize what you are actually capable of. I really don't. I'm going to go back. I'm getting some other things coming through, but I'm really going quickly through these cards, and I feel like the energy here is very, very rushed. Some of you guys may be rushing through a lot of things, and I feel like your guidance, your higher self, your guides have been telling you to slow down a little bit. Like, you don't have to get it all done in one day, okay? Sometimes you need to rest. That is what I'm hearing for that. You also got the guardian angel card. This is in your advice or your guidance position, and this is telling you that you're not alone. You have so many amazing souls, spirits around you, angels. I feel that many of you who are watching this have I call them a spiritual army. It's your angels, your archangels, your guides, your loved ones, your just everyone in the spiritual realm, in the spirit, spirit energy. Anyone that's around you in spirit for the highest good, that is your spiritual army. And I feel like they want you to know that they are here. They are here for you, and they are trying to let you know this. I feel like some of you are feeling like a little lost and alone, and Spirit is saying that I know you feel alone right now, but you really truly aren't. There are arms wrapped around you, even if you can't see it. It's time to start feeling it, okay? So I really feel that a lot of you, I really feel that working that throat chakra is very significant. You have a lot of blue in this reading. You also have purple, which is standing out to me, and it speaks to me of third eye energy. So I feel like your third eye, your intuition, it is talking to you, and Spirit is saying you need to listen, you need to open up, and actually listen to the guidance that is coming to you, because I feel like some of you don't want to hear it, or you're not aware. Like, there's some kind of blockage here where you're not getting it, you're not hearing it. So your guides, I'm hearing repeated numbers. They're sending you repeated numbers, They're talking through music, they're talking through TV shows, they're talking through commercials, they're talking through children, they're talking through other people, your coworkers, your family, your loved ones. When someone says something and it really just kind of resonates with you or gives you chills, that's always a really great indicator. If it just really just hits you in some way, and you know, as it's coming, you're like, whoa, this is significant. You may not know why it's significant, but you know it's significant in some way or another. That is golden tongue wisdom, and that is your spiritual army trying to come through and to communicate with you. So I feel like some of you are not aware, or you're just not, like, you're oblivious to this. And your spiritual army is like, hello, I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to answer you. I'm right here. So that's what I'm really feeling right now for you, pile number 3. The message here is very, very clear. It is. I really, I was hoping I was going to get a little bit more for you guys, but it's work with people, compromise, work on that throat chakra, speaking your truth. Understand that you have a spiritual army that is right by your side and is trying to help you and guide you on this path. Okay, but I feel like, especially looking in, like in this picture, if you look at the dragon's hand, they're holding something in their hand, in that mesh sack there. I feel like this is speaking of you holding. You hold that power. You hold that light, that love, that energy that you want. All you have to do is tap into it and listen. Okay, that's what I really feel for you. See if I'm getting anything else. So for those of you that are watching this, sodalite, lapis lazuli, these two stones right here want to work with you. They are calling out to you. They want to work with you. They are going to help you bring in abundance in every way. And I feel like this is abundance in financial needs, financial abundance. This is spiritual abundance. This is abundance in love. This is abundance in every aspect of your life. And you can make it happen. I just feel like you need to really compromise and speak your truth. And just understand that you're being guided, okay? So trust yourself. Above anything else, trust yourself. That is, if I have one thing to leave you with, it is to trust yourself. When it comes down to it, you can get as many readings as you want. You can get all the advice that you want. But when it comes down to it, you are the only one that knows what is right. And when you make choices with integrity, how can you go wrong? If you're doing things with integrity and love, you can't go wrong. I feel like you can't go wrong, you know? When you're coming from a good place, Spirit is gonna help you. They're gonna put whatever they can in your path to help you create that abundant life that you deserve and you desire. So that is what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. I thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated, please be sure to leave a comment below. I also appreciate your feedback, your reviews, your likes, your subscribes. Help this little YouTuber get started. I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys soon. Namaste. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. Comment below. I'd love to hear how this resonated. If you're interested in a free reading, I offer my time as often as I'm able to in my group, Spiritual Misfits Sanctuary. My group members get discounted rates on private sessions. We also have giveaways, drawings, and much more. Come check it out. It's a lot of fun, and if you're a misfit, you'll fit right in. If you're interested in scheduling a private session, you can find me on Etsy, or you can visit my website, divineempress1122.org.